Hi everyone, I'm Priyanka and you're welcome to the Terrace Kitchen. In today's video, we'll see the recipe of very simple and delicious cake bars. If you like this recipe, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Terrace Kitchen for more such wonderful recipes. Now let's get started. First, I'm preheating this pan. You can also use a pressure cooker without the gasket and whistle. Put some salt, place a stand and let this preheat at medium flame for 10 minutes. Now take a bowl and add milk. Here I've got 3/4 cup milk. This milk is at room temperature. Then add 1 teaspoon vinegar, or you can use lime juice if you do not have vinegar. Give it a mix and let it sit for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you would notice that the milk would slightly curdle. Will look like this. Don't worry, this is perfect. Let's move to the next step. To the milk, add 4 teaspoon oil. You can either use melted butter or you can use ghee if you do not want to use oil. Then add 3/4 cup powdered sugar. So basically we are making a very simple chocolate cake base which we are going to coat in chocolate and decorate with some sprinkles. Next, add around half teaspoon of vanilla essence, or if you have vanilla extract you can use that too. Give this a mix. Then sift together 1 cup all-purpose flour, that is maida, 2 tablespoon cocoa powder. I'm using Dutch processed, you can use natural one. Add 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. Now sift a little ingredients at one time. I like using whisk initially, so I start with a whisk and later I move to a spatula, so you can also follow that, try that. But do not overmix the batter, otherwise your cake would not turn out light and fluffy. For this recipe, we are not going to use a round tin, we are going to use a square tin. So here I've got a 7-inch cake tin. I've lined it with parchment paper. You can simply grease it with oil if you do not have parchment paper. Spread the batter evenly. If you have an oven, you can see the baking instructions on the screen, but I'm making this without oven. So this will go into this pan which has been preheating for 10 minutes. First 10 minutes at medium flame, then you need to lower your flame and bake this for 30 to 35 minutes. This 30 to 35 could be a little here and there depending on the size of your utensil, your mold. So keep a check on your cake. Once it's done, take it out and then let it cool completely. This cake has cooled down and now I'm going to take it out of its mold. But for this recipe, I suggest that you give your cake a lot of time to cool down. Otherwise, it will remain soft and it would be difficult for you to coat it with chocolate. Best would be that you keep it in your refrigerator, not freezer, in your refrigerator for some time before you use this cake in this recipe. The cake has turned out really nice and now I'm going to divide it into pieces. So 7 to 8 pieces with 1/2. So total 14 to 16 bars you can get from this recipe. To coat these dark chocolate bars, here I've got dark compound, approximately 200 to 300 gram. You can use chocolate, you can use milk chocolate, or you can use white chocolate, whichever you like. Or you can use compound the way I'm doing. So you need to melt your chocolate. You can use a double boiler or microwave. Then take 1 cake bar and coat well with this compound or chocolate. I'm placing these bars on a parchment paper. If you do not have a parchment paper, take a plastic sheet, a thick plastic sheet, and grease it with very little oil and place these bars on that. Shake off the excess chocolate. Right now I'm just coating half of the cake. So if you had noticed, I have kept the big half of the cake aside. You may add sprinkle or you can just drizzle some white chocolate to decorate these cake bars. Next step is to refrigerate these. So I'm going to pop these in my fridge, regular fridge section, not freezer, for 10 minutes. After refrigeration, it would become very easy to get these off the paper, you can see. This step is optional. I'm just chopping off the excess chocolate on the sides to give this a better and even look. If you want, you can follow this step or you can skip it. So you can see here I've made around 7 bars. So with this recipe, with this amount of cake, you can make around 14 to 16 bars. After making these, you need to store these in your fridge, not your freezer, and these would stay good up to a week. If you like this recipe, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe the Terrace Kitchen for more such wonderful recipes. Give this recipe a try and enjoy!